Joe Biden signs with Hollywood agency. Job market data is dismal and what it takes to be rich. Today, I read an interesting article on foxbusiness.com written by Joseph Wolfsohn titled, Biden signs with major Hollywood agency after leaving office. According to the author, former President Joe Biden landed himself representation with a big Hollywood agency just weeks after leaving office. Biden has signed with Creative Artists Agency, CAA, which previously represented him from 2017 to 2020. The author indicated that CAA also represents former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama. Here are my thoughts. I found this to be interesting information. I have to wonder what type of gigs they may secure for Joe Biden in the future. I watched a documentary on television recently that was narrated by Barack Obama. Maybe Joe Biden will start doing film narrations like this. I'm sure he will be able to charge quite a bit for an appearance. If it were me, I wouldn't be looking for ways to capitalize on my former status as a president. I'd be focusing on my health by investing time and energy into a daily exercise routine, eating healthy food, and staying involved with activities that some believe will improve cognitive abilities, such as playing chess or other games that challenge the brain. But that's just me, and what do I know? I'm just some guy on YouTube with a gong. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. I read another interesting article today. This one was on ZeroHedge.com, written by Tyler Durden, likely a pseudonym for writers at Zero Hedge, titled, Job Openings Unexpectedly Crater by More Than 500,000 as Wheels Start to Fall Off the Job Market. According to the author, the December job openings unexpectedly cratered by 556,000 from 8.156 million to just 7.6 million, which hits the second lowest print since the COVID crash. According to the BLS, the number of job openings decreased in professional and business services by 225,000, which is a sharp reversal from last month's 273,000 surge, as well as healthcare and social assistance, which was down 180,000, and finance and insurance, which was down 136,000. The good news is job openings increased in arts, entertainment, and recreation by 65,000. Here are my thoughts. I hate to hear about these declines. This is not good news about the real economy here in America. I just reported in yesterday's video about how tough of a time some people are having finding jobs. This trend appears to be headed in the wrong direction. While it is good news that arts, entertainment, and recreation increased by 65,000, I have to wonder if that will be short-lived. When people are out of work, they will have less money to spend for recreation, such as enjoying the arts, or forms of entertainment, such as going to the movies. You almost need to get a loan to do that nowadays, especially if you are buying popcorn and candy at the theater. I really have to worry about what is going to happen if the Trump administration is successful in getting people to take the federal job buyout. In the past, a lot of government jobs were added, which really made some of the prior reports look more rosy than they really were. I also have to worry about what could happen in our labor market if we ever see a meaningful correction or crash in the stock market. Now, there were a lot of comments beneath this article. I'll share some of them with you. The first commenter said, "The real bad economic chickens have yet to come home to roost. Trump has a huge cleanup task on his hands. Cutting fat like crazy is the first most necessary step to lighten the load and slow down the hemorrhaging." The next commenter said, "The job market had already cratered. They were just lying about the numbers. Now they can blame Trump. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out." Another commenter said, "Dear Elon Musk, write a software program that will replace the BLS so we, the American people, will get honest, non-politicized data. Another commenter said, "We knew the whole jobs picture has been fake for years. We are just getting the opportunity to see a new viewpoint." The last comment that I'll share with you came from someone who said, "Great, Donald Trump will get the rate cuts he has been desperately clamoring for." I'm going to chime in regarding that last comment. I sure hope that does not happen. I would like to see interest rates stay in this more normal range. I, for one, am glad that the Fed did not cut at their last meeting. I hope they don't cut at their next meeting either, but it is certainly a possibility. The artificially low interest rate environment of the past encouraged a lot of reckless behavior and speculation. Now, the commenters beneath these articles always have a lot of interesting things to say, but please keep in mind, these are the thoughts of the commenters and not me. Now, I read another interesting article today. This one was on Yahoo Finance, written by Sarah C. Brady, titled, "How Much Money is Considered Rich?" The author said, when you think about what it means to be rich, images of someone on a yacht wearing a Rolex while enjoying champagne and caviar might come to mind. The author went on to reference a survey conducted by Charles Schwab, which revealed Americans believe a net worth of $2.5 million is necessary to be considered rich, which is a 14% increase over 2023. Here are my thoughts. My friends, if you have a net worth of $2.5 million, you are not going to own a yacht and be lounging around wearing a Rolex and drinking champagne and eating caviar unless that is a yacht that you rented for a day during an off-peak season and it's parked at the dock without a crew. Just the cost to pay for the crew and fill the fuel tank is going to be very expensive. A lot of really wealthy people don't wear Rolex. They prefer stealth wealth. Something like a platinum Patek Philippe Nautilus. At first glance, someone might mistake the shape of it for a Timex. Someone might even think it is just stainless steel, when in fact, some of these sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Don't get me wrong, $2.5 million is a lot of money, and it is more than many Americans will ever accumulate in their lives. You could sustain yourself on that amount of money comfortably in many parts of the country, but you aren't going to have a lavish, rich lifestyle. You aren't going to be flying around in a Gulfstream jet that you own and vacationing year-round at exotic destinations. My friend who recently sold his G450 said just the wet costs were over $10,000 per hour for flight time. Buying a used one will cost you $7 or $8 million. I disagree with the findings of Charles Schwab's survey that $2.5 million makes you rich. If you get hit with the wrong lawsuit, a lot of that money could easily go to legal expenses very quickly. If you have a modest lifestyle, $2.5 million, if managed well, could allow you to be comfortable and maybe even financially secure, but not rich. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.